System online. Threat detected. System online. Threat detected.
Face on HD camera. Ooh, that's a little creepy looking. Get some light on in here. Hey, how are you? Been a long time. Whew. My schedule has not been the greatest as of late. Way too quiet, okay? Bump it up. And what are you pulling from? MacBook Pro microphone. Ooh, this. All right, let's see if this is better. Oh, yeah, that I don't normally have a webcam, you know, uh, running. I'm just running a test stream at the moment. Yes, this is Merlin. He is. Oh yeah, he's a guest streamer with me. He actually, believe it or not, is 18 and a half pounds. And the vet said he only needs to lose maybe a pound. He's like all muscle and just, I mean, well, see how big my hand is on his head. He's still got plenty of head. Hey, kind. Boy, everybody's showing up for my test stream. But yeah, so he is 12 years old now, and his sister's at the other end of the bed. Yeah, oh no, he is muscular, and trust me when I say he smacked our dog one time, back when the dog was still living here at the house. He smacked Comet one time and almost rolled him, and Comet's a 45-pound dog, so. Yep, him sweet boy. Him very sweet boy. Like I said, I've had these guys. They're a bonded pair. They're brother and sister. And I've had these guys since 2014. Drove 5 hours to get them. They came from, an itch. Found an itchy spot. He actually came, he and his sister, so it's Merlin and Honor. This is short for Merlin Atherez. He does. Oh, they like to, trust me when I say they are vocal cats. He's not talking at the moment. He does not talk when he's on camera. He knows, somehow, he knows when I'm recording or when I'm broadcasting, and he does not meow. Now, his sister, on the other hand, will chat with me sometimes, but it all just depends on their mood. I don't try to force them. But yeah, so I got them from science fiction author David Weber and his wife Sharon Rice Weber. Sharon had known I'd lost my other cat like a month prior, and Sharon knew that I was looking for a bonded pair because I always hated leaving these guys. See how he's kind of reaching out? I hated leaving Cleo, my former cat, Cleocatra, alone. So because of that, I wanted a bonded pair, and one of Sharon's friends was unable to take care of a pair of kittens. What? Are you inspecting the phone? Oh, it's because my hand is there. You expect it to scratch. I see. And so far, my connection's holding steady, which is good. That was part of the reason I was doing my test stream. Oh, yeah. And he is my cuddle bug. He'll actually come up and lay on my chest. Yeah, you sweet boy. Both of them have been spayed and neutered. Although, to be honest, he, if it wasn't for the potential for him marking, I would not have gotten him fixed. I would have gotten Honor spayed regardless because it's better for the cat's health and I didn't need any kittens. And so since we were doing Honor, it was only fair to do Merlin. Isn't that right, buddy? But he was so gentle before and stayed very gentle after. Oh, you got a claw caught? There you go. This is actually the most I've shown my face, body, and, well, living area ever. Yeah, we nicknamed him Testicles for a little while. I don't think he appreciated it. He was actually very good with the comb, though. Him and Honor both. By the time, before I got divorced, we had 6 cats and 1 not cat. And the not cat is the dog. And in fact, we kept Comet intact up until he started having, within the last year or two, he started having some urinary tract issues. And because of his age, it was actually recommended that we neuter him. But he had stayed intact otherwise. Now, his cat siblings are all, again, spayed and neutered. Two of our cats came because one of our housemates was a few fries short of a Happy Meal and did not know that her cats were brother and sister and not sister and sister. Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm running a small fever. I got to keep an eye on that. It's only 99.6, 99.7 right now, but because of all the health issues, I have to keep an eye on my temp. Yes, son, I will pet you some more. And he's, to give you an idea, if you want another size comparison, the bed that we are laying on is a twin XL. Well, unfortunately, Ella, it's one of those things. I wish I could say that I was going to get better. I'm just happy to be stable. But I will never not appreciate the well wishes. Because I greatly appreciate them. Oh, he meowed a little bit. Did that feel that good, buddy? Or do you just want to talk to Ella in kind? Oh, you see that? Oh, I found a good spot on his chest. You see that happy face? If you've never seen a cat grin, he's like, why did you stop? I had to move the monitor a little bit. If you've never seen a cat grin, he's like, oh, daddy's hitting the good spot. Oh, yeah. Actually, what we're going to do real quick, we're going to try something, and this works. All right. Aha. This would be the Chonket, aka Honor. Oh, nope, no feet for free. But that is Honor. Next, okay, so size comparison. Hold on for just a second here. That is a Nintendo Switch 2. And now if I do the same thing with Merlin, which is probably a bad idea, you can see exactly how big the boy is. Oh, I bet it... Oh, that's weird. It's still saying it's getting my mic through. Oh, I bet it's because I moved my phone. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm trying this iPhone as microphone thing, and it's actually surprisingly working pretty well. I had wondered how I'd get a better microphone in the bedroom, and rather than try to mount more stuff, like my iPad, which is mounted behind me. What did I just sit on? Oh, keyboard. Move the Switch 2. But yeah, I was just doing a test stream tonight. I streamed a little bit of Angels Fall First earlier, and unfortunately, it was stuttering and crashing. Yeah, like my schedule has been so messed up between sleep and doctor's appointments and disability appointments. Oh, no, you're not a bad friend, Ella. I should have reached out too. I mean, we're both equally guilty. No, I can only imagine. I'm hoping to pop into more of your streams. I noticed you've been doing some Monster Hunter recently. So I need to pop in and watch and get some tips because I'm doing Monster Hunter Wilds as well. But hopefully you'll do better than just surviving soon. I know it's a bit rough where you're at. Oh, okay. Next time I'm should be on. Oh, you have a low level character too. Excellent. Yeah, I'm like hunter rank 2 or 3. I'm still just getting started. Um, Mostly because I keep um, running into other games that keep grabbing my attention. Angel's Fall First is Kind gifted that to me, and it's actually like Planet Side and Tribes 2 had a baby. And I have all the thanks. I also have the all the DLC thanks to them for X4. So I've got to get back into X4. I'm hoping once I can get back into my computer room and sit in my chair. I need to get a new chair that has better support. Just because it's hard for me to set up. That's one of the reasons why I'm working on getting my streaming set up from bed. Because unfortunately, staying upright is very difficult, and if I don't have full back support, even with my pain patch, it's less than pleasant. They want to, and I'm sure they want to see you more than they want to see me. That's what I'm going to do. That's what this test. So the testing that I'm doing is part of that. One of the issues I ran into is my Wi-Fi. Oh, no, no, no. That's what I'm doing. Not insensitive. If I wasn't already doing it, it would be a great suggestion. And so that's what I'm working on. Yes, sir. He's like, okay, Dad, I'm done for right now. But no, no, that's not insensitive. Would be going stream from bed, dumbass. That is not what you're doing. You're like, hey, why don't you stream from bed? So that I'm annoyed, very annoyed at my MacBook right now because my USB to Ethernet adapters aren't working. So that's why I'm stuck on the Wi-Fi at the moment. Now the good news is I have 2 gig synchronous now fiber at my house. So I've got the speed, I've got the upload. I've been staying anywhere between 58 and 67 kbps. But I'm literally, to give you an idea, let me flip back over to, I like being able to do this actually. Behind the, which is just showing an old picture of me, behind the Amazon unit is the router and modem for the fiber. So that's what I'm working on. And in fact, actually, one of the last things I have to do is run an HDMI splitter off of the TV, through the TV, so that I can capture my PS4 and my Switch for gameplay. Because I'm trying to set my room up in such a way that, you know, it's my command center part 2. So right in front of me. So this is literally my point of view. If I was laying in bed, this is my point of view. Then I've got what I'm working on is I've got this table now on the left hand side here, and then I've got my iPad, which is mounted and on a arm thing. I've got another arm desk thing that's holding my drink and some of my accessories. Got the keyboard, my Switch 2, my cat. Hi, Honor. Try not to kick you. Yeah, I'm not going to try to do it right now, and I'm not sure which microphone it's using, but later on I plan on showing you guys my retro workshop, which is located in half of my kitchen. Right now, I have got a Apple IIe, a Tandy 1000HX, and an IBM PS1 sitting there ready to go. And then I've also got my archiving station so that I can finish scanning in a bunch of my grandfather's World War II stuff. And then I've got a bunch of reel-to-reels to digitize. They're all recordings directly off of a television in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. They were his, and now they're mine. And he even has things like the moon landing, the Kennedy assassination, the whole nine yards, all recorded because he was a radar and radio tech in World War II. He recorded it directly off his TV into his reel-to-reel recorder. And he did that because my grandmother was working at the time, and she would miss her stories. And, you know, soap operas, they didn't have reruns back then. In fact, it's only been within the last, 20 years or so that reruns of old soap operas became a thing. So he would record her stories for her so she can listen to them when she got home that night. And because of that, he recorded a lot of incidental stuff. And I'm really looking forward to hearing it. I'm looking forward to hearing their voices again. Oh, yes. No, Geekness very much does. My grandfather on my dad's side, or on my mom's side, is the reason I'm big into history and electronics. Without him, I would not be half the person I am today. And technically, he's technically my step-grandfather. My real grandfather, bio-grandfather, not real, bio-grandfather, died at 37 of his third heart attack. My mom was only 6 months old, and my aunt, I think, was 3.5. Maybe 4. So the dad that she knew was, of course, my grandpa, who I call grandpa. When I found out, I must have been probably 8 or 9. I was like, okay, and he's still grandpa, right? He is? Okay, then cool. I'm going to go see grandpa. But yeah, he left me all of his war and historical stuff. No, blood is a coincidence of genetics. Exactly. Chosen family, I think, rank much higher than blood family, especially given some of the people I know. Now, I'm lucky. I will say this right out. I am privileged. I am lucky. My parents are not perfect, but they're wonderful people, and they've helped make me into the person I am today. But, I've got my chosen family that I wouldn't trade for the world. I've got my adopted kid, not in the actual adoption paperwork sense, but she's basically my kiddo. And yeah. Unfortunately, I live by myself right now. I'm working on potentially moving at some point, probably closer to my parents with all my medical issues. I haven't driven since February. My cataracts are so bad that for the safety of others, I've chosen not to drive. And they pushed back my cataract surgery because I ended up in the hospital back in June. And so that's why I'm trying to make sure this fever goes back down, because I don't want to end up in the hospital again, because then they'll move my eye surgery another 90 days. And right now it's rescheduled for September. But that's what I'm going blind, basically. The cataracts are so bad that the only way I can see is in the house with dimmer white light. Bright white light or computer monitor white light will fog me up. It basically hits the cataracts and just poof. So it's been interesting. Thankfully, delivery, and this is all, COVID did have one positive thing. I'm able to get my groceries, most of my medications, and a lot of items that I need delivered. But thankfully, my ex-wife and my ex-housemate, long story, they are awesome and help me get to where I need to go when I need to go. I love that there's just cat ears moving to the left of my head. It's like my hair keeps moving, except I know it's not. What am I doing so far? Been a half hour and nothing's crashed, which is good. But yeah, Ella, I definitely plan on coming into more of your streams. I'm trying to get back on my old sleep schedule. I had to change it up because of all the doctor's appointments and stuff, but I do plan on staying up more. And thus catching you. And of course, if Kind's still here, we're going to be playing Angels Fall First later today. Well, I appreciate it, Ella, and I hope life gets better for you too. You know, get out. I hope we can get you out of just surviving and into better and better, because you deserve it. No, sadly I can understand. It's hard. And people don't realize how hard it is when you're stuck in survival mode. I'm finally getting out of part of that. My life will probably be at least 25% like that, but I'm going to spend the 75% trying to just be the best I can be. Of course. And if there's anything I can do to help, you can always reach out. I am happy to. Well, I know a millionaire dude. One of my middle and high school friends is dating or engaged. I don't know if they're engaged yet, but I know he's dating Tara Strong, the voice actress. And he's already made his money. I mean, he did good out of school. Yeah, no, trust me. If I find me a husband that's willing to give me $1 billion, well, let's just say that I'm very flexible in my arrangements. I can't tell if I'm more Jack Black or Mick Foley right now. Takes the glasses off. Need to bush the beard out and maybe more Jack Black again. It was better when my face was rounder. Well, apparently updating my MacBook to where I'm at seems to have done the trick. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any other way I can really test it, but it should be fine. Well, I'm going to plan to stream. It is now after midnight, I believe. Yes. So I plan to stream later today. At some point, probably in the evening. I just don't know when yet. But of course, you're already following, so you'll get the notification. I'm going to go ahead and kill this. Yeah, and if you can make it, you can. And if you can't, well, I know you tried. So I'll try to be there for your stream later today. But I'm going to pop off of here and try to get a couple hours of sleep. Because what I'm doing is doing more napping than like 8 hours straight. And it seems to be helping. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Well, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I got to remember that. But thank you guys for coming out. And y'all have a good evening. And Ella, we'll hopefully see you in stream later. Peace out, everybody. Let your geek flag fly. And